What's up, guys? Pac-Man Trolls here with another Magic the Gathering deck tech. This time I'm going to bring you guys my new Jeskai deck I made with my Origins deck builder toolkit. It's not all deck of Origins, but there are some Origin cards in here, of course, and I've edited with other stuff I've owned, scrapped decks that I did. Anyway, so let's get to it. The land base is Swiftwater Cliffs. We have two of these, and what they do is they add a red or blue mana to your pool. They enter the battlefield tapped, and when they enter the battlefield, you gain 1 life. So it's a great card to have for game life and all that jazz. We have 6 basic islands, 6 basic mountains, and 6 basic plains. So 6, 6, 6. No, Brother Beast. Whatever. Anyway, so yeah, 666 on basic land, island, plains, red, 666. Then you've got your Swiftwater Cliffs for 2 of those. So now we get into our creature base. Our creature base is somewhat decent in my opinion. So we have 2 Vortex Elementals. Those are 1 blue mana. What they do is you put it and each creature blocking or blocked by it on top of their deck and shuffle if you tap 1 blue. And you have a 0/1. And if you want to, you can tap 2 blue and 3 colorless to make a creature block it. So you can put these at the top of your deck and start shuffling it up. We have a Cedar Hoplite. 1 red. Whenever you cast a spell that targets it, it gets a +1/+1. And it's a 1/1. Good card to have in the deck. We have an Aven Skirmisher, 1 white, flying, 1/1. A Dragon's Eye Sentry, 1 mana. It's a defender with first strike, and it's a 1/3. A Elusive Specialist, a 1 blue and 1 colorless. You cast a non-creature spell, and this gets a +1 attack until end of turn and cannot be blocked. Jeskai Student, 1 white, 1 colorless. It's a 1/3 that has prowess, so whenever we cast our non-creature spells, this gets +1/+1s until end of turn. It just builds up with each non-creature spell casted, so it's a great card to have. We have a Fiery Hellhound that basically has Dragon's Breath. 2 red, 1 colorless. You can tap the red to give it a +1 attack till end of turn. Let's get a 3/2 till end of turn. A Bogart Brute, 1 red, 2 colorless. Menace, cannot be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. So a 3/2 that can't be blocked except by 2 or more creatures. Student of Ojutai, 1 white, 3 colorless. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you gain 2 life, a 2/4. Strong Arm Monk basically gives all of our creatures prowess, and it's a 1 white, 4 colorless. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, your creatures get a +1/+1 until end of turn. It's a 3/3. And a Ring Warden Owl, 2 blue, 3 colorless, flying, 3/3 with prowess. So, great cards. And then we have our instants in the deck. This is when it gets to be the fun part, and kind of what I based it around with instants, burn, counter, all sorts of stuff, exile, a little bitty bit of exile. But we have an Erase, 1 white, exile target enchantment. Great card to have. Just get rid of those enchantments out of your way. A Negate, 2 blue, 1 blue, 1 colorless, counter target non-creature. Twin Bolt, 1 red, 1 colorless. You get to deal 2 damage divided as you choose among 1 or 2 target creatures and or players. Normally I just do 2 to the face or 2 to the creature. Artful Remover. This is a great card to have in this deck. 1 white, 1 colorless. Target creature gets a +2/+2 until end of turn and has Rebound. Rebound is whenever you cast a spell from your hand, you can exile it as it resolves. And at the beginning of your next turn, you can cast it again without paying its mana cost. So it's great to just cast again, get all your prowess creatures again, and just swing again. Yeah. Disdainful Stroke, 1 blue, 1 colorless. You counter a target spell with a mana cost of 4 or greater. Anticipate, good way to just kind of look at the cards on your deck and choose a land out of them or whatever you need. One blue, one colorless. You look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put one of them into your hand, and the rest on the bottom in any order. So you get some good fetch, kinda, I guess, a little bit there. An Ojutai's Breath, 1 blue and 2 colorless. You get to tap target creature until the end of the turn, or tap a target creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's next turn, and it has rebound as well. So you get to cast it again and keep that creature tapped for even more than 2 turns. Divine Verdict, good destroy spell. 1 white, 3 colorless. You destroy a target attacking or blocking creature. And I love the quote on this card, the guilty. I think that's funny. I do like some of the quotes on these cards. Weave Fate, we have actually 2 of. 2 Weave Fates, good draw power, kinda. 1 blue, 3 colorless, draw 2 cards. I know Divination is way better, but a Weave Fate is what would work in tournaments right now. So, and it's only 1 more mana, so I guess it's really not that big a deal. Sarkhan's Rage. I have a white dragon I'm actually throwing in to have this actually work out better, but it doesn't really matter that you take 2 to the face either way. But 1 red, 4 colorless. It deals 5 damage to a target creature or a player, and if you control no dragons, it deals 2 damage to your face. So I'm actually throwing in a white dragon, probably. I'll explain that in the description. So, yeah. A Contradict, great card, 2 blue, 3 colorless. You get the counter target spell and draw. And a Cunning Strike, 1 red, 1 blue, 3 colorless. You deal 2 damage to the face and 2 damage to a player, or 2 damage to a creature and 2 damage to the face, and then you get to draw as well. So that's a good card to have. Our Sorceries. Deck's mainly based on non-creature stuff, kind of. Creatures, got plenty in here. Plus, I got a sideboard that I plan on showing at the end of the video. So, Dragon Fodder, for 1 red, 1 colorless, you put the 2 1/1 red goblins out. Get some token draw here. Tormenting Voice, more draw power. 1 red, 1 colorless, you discard a card as an additional cost and draw 2. Arc Lightning, 1 red, 2 colorless, you get some burn here. Arc deals 3 damage divided as you choose among 1, 2, or 3 target creatures or players. And that's that. And then Act of Treason, 1 red, 2 colorless. It gains control of a creature until the end of turn. You untap it, it gains haste. You get to swing at them with their own creature. Bathe in Dragon Fires, I have 2 of. 1 red, 2 colorless. You get to burn a target creature for 4. Great card to have. And then we have some land destruction with Demolish or Artifact Destruction. 1 red, 3 colorless, you destroy the artifact or a land. And then we have some more with Vandalize. 1 red, 4 colorless, you get to destroy a land and an artifact, possibly. So that's a great thing to have. Enchantments. We have a Pacifism. 1 white, 1 colorless, enchanted creature can't attack or block. Great. A Font of Ire, great burn to the face of the creature. Or yeah, to the face. 1 red and 1 colorless. You get to enchantment where you tap 1 red, 3 colorless. You get to sacrifice it and burn them for 5 in the face. A Silk Wrap, good way to get rid of those pesky little ones. 1 white, 1 colorless. You enters the battlefield. You get to exile target creature with a mana 3 or less an opponent controls until it leaves the battlefield. A Mardu Rune Mark, I added this in because I have white permanents, so that works with the first strike ability. 1 red, 2 colorless, enchanted creature gets a +2/+2, has first strike as long as you control a white or a black permanent. And I have plenty of white. Claustrophobia, another pacifism basically. 2 blue, 1 colorless, you enchant a creature, taps, and it doesn't untap. So there's that. We have an artifact, Elixir of Immortality for return, 1 colorless, 2 colorless, and tap it, you gain 5, and you shuffle it in your graveyard into your library. Everybody knows about that card. Best card in the deck, though, Narset Transcendent. This card is great for Jeskai and Jeskai Control, whatever the legend crap you want to run. 1 blue, 1 colorless, 1 blue, 1 white, and 2 colorless. You +1, you get to look at the top card of your deck. If it's a non-creature, non-land, you may reveal it. Put it into your hand, and if you do, you just, yeah, there you go. -2, whenever you cast your next instant or sorcery, it gains rebound. -9, you get the emblem that your creatures can't even cast non-creature spells. It starts with 6 royalty. This card is phenomenal. And once you get it out, the opponents better start hitting it. And then for our sideboards, we have pretty decent cards here, actually. We have 2 of those, another one of those, another this, another that, another that, another one of those. So yeah, here we go. We have 2 Angels Mercenaries, 1 white, 2 white, and 2 colorless. You gain 7. Yeah, you gain 7 life. Great card. Another Vortex Elemental, just in case we need it. You guys know about that one. Ethereal Armor, 1 white. You get to enchant a creature. It gets +1/+1 for each enchantment you control and has first strike. A Detention Sphere, 1 blue, 1 white, 1 colorless. Enters the battlefield, name a non-land card. You exile that non-land permanent and all other permanents with the same name until this leaves the battlefield. Another negate, counter target non-creature. A Lay Bear, 2 blue, 2 colorless, counter target spell, look at its controller's hand. And a See Beyond, 1 blue, 1 colorless, draw 2 cards, then shuffle 1 of your cards from your hand into your library. Another Pacifism, enchanted creature can't attack or block. An Aqueous Form, 1 blue, enchanted creature can't be blocked, and whenever it attacks you scry. And Sleep, 2 blue, 2 colorless, tap all your creatures opponent controls, and those creatures don't untap. So that is my sideboard, and of course we have the emblem for Narset Transcendent. But yes, that is the Jeskai deck, and it is awesome. And the dragon I am adding is going to be in the description below, and maybe I'll also explain his abilities and what he does. So I'll be probably adding him in. I'm debating on that guy, but you know, yeah. So that's the Jeskai deck. I know it probably needs a lot more editing because I'll be honest, it's not near the best that it could be. But it's something, and it does do well. I've played it. It's fun. It's a fun deck. I like it. Hope you guys like it too. If not, it is not a big deal. I'm just glad you watched the video, so thank you again for watching. This is Pac-Man Trolls, and I am signing off. I will see you guys in the next video. Goodbye.